Hello, hello. Hello. Good evening, friends. The subject of mass housing or rather affordable housing is as such very close to my heart. We talked about the affordability, we talked about the price, anywhere around 30 lakhs or something like that. But let me analyze it in a little different manner. In my opinion, the price means per square feet price. And then we compound it with the square feet area of a unit. The square feet of area of the unit can be 30 square meter or can be 1000 square meter depending on the so many affordable factor and total cost, total unit price. Per square feet price has a three component. The first component which dominates is the land cost. Second is the construction cost. And land cost plus construction cost together adds up to the developer's profit. If these two components are less, the profit factor automatically goes down because it is a competitive market, not a one developer having a monopoly. Now, how the land cost is derived? So to me it is very simple. The land cost in the village is less, land cost in the Calcutta is more, and in Bombay it is highest. It depends on the availability of the land. Second, even in Mumbai the land cost is not the same everywhere. Means it is derived from this distance from CBD. Of course there are the posh areas etc. But eventually the main key factor is the position of a land or the placement of a land with respect to the CBD. Now there is a wonderful thing about it. It is not a distance in kilometer. It's a distance means travel distance by minutes. Now if there is a better infrastructure available, you can travel 50 kilometers in 30 minutes. Means if you go to metro, you can travel even say 50 kilometers in say highest 1 hour. If I told whenever I take an interview of any of my employee, when I take the new recruitment, I first ask them how far is your house. Means from where you are coming. Means I should know how much time he is going to travel to reach to the office. Now, when we come to this, the infrastructure, the transport infrastructure is completely dependent on the planning and the government, etc., etc. Over here, we take 2-3 good examples. One is a metro in Calcutta. I remember I did one housing project, area called Narendrapur, where initially the first house, the first block was sold at the rate of 900 rupees a square feet. And this is only 12 years back. It's a wonderful project of 14 lakh square feet development. And today, in the same place, the price is 6,000 rupees a square feet just because the metro has reached nearby. So the metro plays a big role. Any connectivity, a good connectivity plays a very, very big role. Second good example is the Ahmedabad. If you all know about the Ahmedabad real estate prices, it never went beyond a particular point, or rather it increased very, very slowly and very gradually. The CBD area called, I forgot the name, what is that name? I forgot the name of the place. That's still about 8,000 rupees a square feet in Ahmedabad. And all the credit goes to the planning. There's a first ring road, second ring road, third ring road, fourth ring road. In Ahmedabad, the ring roads keeps on cropping up. They keep on planning, and the availability of the land never ends. And the connectivity is so wonderful because the ring road is all around the city practically. That is the it is called ring road. Similar example we take also in Mumbai, that Navi Mumbai has come up and we got a lot of housing space over there. Now, housing requirement will always depend on the population. And you cannot stop urbanization. As we all know, nobody wants to live in a small town. Anywhere in the small town, person wants to always come to the bigger town. So it will keep on happening. We cannot stop it. And housing, once the demand rises, the prices are automatically going to rise, and it cannot be controlled by anyone. So the factors which we have under control is a planning, not only the planning of a transport, but also the metro kind of availability, which can reduce the travel time and not the distance only. We see the beautiful example of London, where almost 50 years back, the government had planned a metro connected at least at 10 different levels connecting the various areas of the London, the suburbs of the London, and people stay very happily outside London and work in London. Well, now coming to the next topic, which is again I always love to talk about, is the quality of life. मेरे पास कम पैसा है, मैं 30 लाख का घर ले सकता हूँ. But that does not mean that I will not have a good house. So, as an architect, when I look at the opportunity that, I cannot control the prices of a house, per square feet cost of the house, but I can do two things. Number one, what best I can do to a habitant over here in this particular housing complex. And second thing, what best utility I can give within the same unit, same square feet area to a person. So let me show you some of the projects which we have done. How to move? Oh, this one. So this is a project called Galaxia. So, these are the 8 building blocks, 1 lakh square feet each block. Over to here, we thought that let's connect the roof. Normally, the roofs are unutilized, and basically it's a burden to a society to maintain. So what we did, we connected all 8 roofs and created a different world altogether on the top of the 8 buildings. So this was the idea which came to us, to give a additional facility, or rather transform the whole living condition into a high-rise project. So this was the layout of our building blocks, the 8 blocks which you see on the other side, with a central garden, and roughly the massing was something like this. So the thought came to connect. So we derived a rough geometry that how best we can make it look free flow and not the rigid bridge connected roofs. And then with the help of Mr. Vatve, who is over here, we derived the structural system, again which is affordable. And this housing project is sold only at the rate of 5,000 rupees a square feet. So it definitely falls under the category of affordable housing. So gradually we kept on evolving it with to break the geometry of the roof, and eventually we came to absolute complete free flow on the roof profile. And this is the additional patch of a green. You can see the central green and you can see the another patch of a green. So from the roof, if you look at the overall view, then probably you see the 70% green. And these are altogether a different world at the roof level. Now, I got one opportunity to work also in Mumbai, in Vadala. It was my first experience over here, rather second experience after Kandivali. Kandivali was not the affordable housing, I would say, but Vadala is definitely a affordable housing. And over here we planned the small unit of 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 BHK, and we tried our best to give the best of the utility and the best of the lifestyle in the same project. So we focused on, again over here, on the amenities, the central garden. We focused on the clubhouse, and we designed a clubhouse, which is again, which fulfills the aspirations of the middle class. So primarily we have 3 building blocks connected by, each units are connected by the long corridor in the middle, kind of a spine. And this is what the clubhouse looks like, which is, I say, the lifestyle aspiration statement for the middle class. Another project of Calcutta called Happy Village. Again, you'll see the high FSI of 3 number of building blocks, not that open. But building block is conceived in a manner that we get the maximum openness for each unit. Each unit we try to make 3 side open. In Calcutta, we have a lot of fascination about the south. The people wants the south wind, and it makes a difference. If at all there is so much of demand and the requirement, so as an architect also we focus and we try to derive the number of units, that how many maximum unit we can derive south facing. Then we studied the wind flow chart considering the same aspect. The landscape designers over here is Mr. Madhu Majumdar of Design Accord. There is a clubhouse building. Thank you.